Fernandez. McAllister. Enzo Fernandez. Messi. Rolled over by the substitute Fati.
Just the speed of his feet, isn't it? You just think he kind of invites you into a challenge, and then he's away.
Possession and the pressure overwhelmingly in Argentina's favour, but still they trail. Messi to De Paul. Fernandez.
Interesting that. I thought that was an ideal opportunity to maybe put a delivery in. Let the bigger lads attack it.
Messi. Pocket of space for him. Couldn't exploit on this occasion.
Oh, just his feet again were quick, but just a little bit too far in front of him. You don't want to be giving him any space in that area.
Fico up from left back. Messi. Paredes.
Good challenge, and it had to be Martinez.
Hassan.
That's brilliant. Oh, I don't mind that.
Now hands it on to Salah. It's like a relay race. Now Zico! There's your headline. Zico, all these years on, scoring against Argentina. Named after the great Brazilian, but now a true Egyptian hero.
The skill, the finish is magnificent, John, but I cannot believe the talent we saw on the right touchline. My goodness me. Hassan Hassan, I think he gets it 10-15 yards inside his own half. Oh, I actually can't wait to see it again. What a goal this is. What a team goal. The boys were saying at half-time, righty Gary and Roy, they had to have a bit more belief. Argentina want a free kick, not for me.
The goal is under review.
I'll tell you right now, not for me. This is brilliant. And the way they work it round, and the weight of this pass as well, which we're not seeing at the moment. There's a pull in his jersey, isn't there? Watch the left hand. There's a tug in his jersey. They'll give that, you know. They'll give it. And they probably should, because there is a tug in his jersey, John. But what about the skill? It's almost criminal to deny the goal. Wonderful skill. And the weight of the pass is superb. But you watch your left arm here. Just watch your left arm coming across. Yeah. That's here. I think he tugs his jersey. This will be interesting.
Yeah, Jérôme Brissard, the French VAR. François Letexier, the French referee.
After review, careless tripping committed by number 19 of Egypt in the offensive phase. Final decision is goal cancel, free kick.
Well, do you know something? It's a free kick. I'm so disappointed at the quality of the goal not being allowed, but it's disallowed for the correct reason. There's a left arm and he definitely tugs the jersey. We can argue it's soft. There it is there. He pulls him back. It's a free kick, whether we like it or not. I mean, the real shame is we won't be seeing that goal again, because the run, the weight of the pass, the finish, everything about it was absolutely exquisite. However, in my opinion, free kick.
Pre-VAR, we'd be saluting one of the all-time great World Cup goals and moments.
Yep.
But as you say, correct decision. And a major reprieve for Argentina. Messi with the free kick. Was flicked on by McAllister and behind for a corner.
Well, not that it needed it, but it's certainly got this place going, hasn't it?
Argentina must have thought they'd had their fill of drama against Cape Verde. Messi's kick. Be retrieved by Rodrigo de Paul.
You can almost feel the relief round about the stadium. You can sense it.
It's the biggest moment of celebration we've seen from the horde of Argentina fans. Yes. Bouncing up and down in the stands. That could have been the game.
Yeah. But worth mentioning again, correct decision.
McAllister. Balls to Salah. Hassan.
It looks as though he's enjoying himself now, Hassan.
Why wouldn't he? First competitive start on a stage as broad as this against the world champions. Egypt's first time ever beyond the group phase of the World Cup. And they're intent on making the very most of it. Just the fact it was Zico apparently in the moment scoring against Argentina.
You couldn't make that up either, could you? The Brazilian number 10 was one of my favourites, John.
3 World Cups and probably part of the best team never to win the World Cup, the 1982 Brazil squad.
We missed another brilliant flick there from Hassan.
Paredes for Argentina. De Paul. McAllister. Here is Hassan. Now it's Salah. Tangling with Lisandro Martinez. And impeding him. Messi. Yes. Leandro Paredes. De Paul. Argentina have trailed now for almost 50 minutes of this contest. Lisandro Martinez. Defended by Hafez.
What a great defensive header that was from the left back.
Romero. Messi.
of action on the bench there.
Lautaro Martinez, the first to appear, ready for action. Nicolas Gonzalez too. De Paul. McAllister. De Paul again. That's going to be a bonus corner. With no significant pressure. Zico facing his own goal this time.
Kind of caught in two minds, hasn't he?
Fico, one of those being withdrawn. And Rodrigo de Paul is the other. Nicolas Gonzalez and Lautaro Martinez of Inter. Egypt also want to make a change, but not until they've attempted to defend this corner. To which they need to wake up. Variation on the theme, and this is Messi. Zico was across to make a telling challenge.
He did well, Zico. Messi's touch when he comes back on his right foot is just too heavy.
The last corner was short, this one is not. Comes out to Salah, and Hassan is at his right shoulder. Salah needs him, and Zico is arriving, and Hassan, and Zico! The man named after the Brazilian legend does have his moment. And it's a split second when you can feel the tectonic plates of world football shifting. It could be the last dance for Messi.
It is as good a counter-attack goal as you will ever see anywhere. Salah does brilliant. You just think he's getting outnumbered, going to get caught. And he plays it in the right-hand side to this fella who has been unbelievable for 20 minutes. And he looks, the run Zico makes is fantastic. He comes blindside to Martinez. He doesn't look up to his right-hand side. The finish is brilliant. But Hassan again, John. Tremendous going down the outside. The delivery across, the run. Just to go on the blind side of the defender to get your half yard in front of him. Finish is tremendous. What a goal.
The great man and his team have got 22 minutes plus stoppage time to save their skins. Gonzalez. Now there's urgency for Argentina. Paredes. Messi. Molina. Deflection on that, cleared by Hani. It's out for a throw.
Do you want to talk to me about the 20 minutes that Hassan's had? It's been breathtaking, breathtaking.
The starting point is to say career-defining, probably.
Yeah.
McAllister. Romero. So Argentina need a few heroes to step forward now as they teeter. It's Cleared by Hassan.
You know something, I don't advocate it, but if Salah had gone down there, they got a free kick. Fair play to him for standing up. But when he took it in the half turn, I'm thinking to myself, he goes down, he gets a free kick.
The final moment before the second half hydration break, and we could be watching history in the midst of being written in Atlanta at the moment. Let's send it back to our New York studio for some reaction to that extraordinary second goal.
Oh, we can't believe what's going on in here. Before this game today, we thought this was going to be in Argentina 2-3-0, and even at half-time, I didn't think that Egypt had a chance, but what we're witnessing here is absolutely spectacular. And look, they've just counter-attacked on them. Ian, we questioned Mo Salah at half-time whether he would come to life. He has come to life.
But the thing is, Gal, is that we know that with the width, especially with this Hassan, he's just like being unbelievable, that they're going to cause them problems. And even with the disallowed goal, it came from wide and Hassan. But for them to they're playing with conviction now, finally. In the first couple of games, you haven't seen it, but now they've found it.
Yeah, you definitely feel Argentina certainly underestimated. We talk about the intensity. People are running past people, they're not getting back, and this is obviously the goal that was disallowed. But here,
unbelievable.
Brilliant run. They're running past people. They've got energy. They've got enthusiasm. We're talking about discipline, but they're thinking we want to get a second goal. What a goal this would have been! It was a free kick. We had to go back to it, but they had their warnings, Argentina, and they didn't take it. Credit to Egypt. They're not settling obviously for 1-0. They think there's more goals here for them. Fantastic.
Roy, you thought Argentina were going to be difficult. Are they going to get through this? Or they're fighting for their lives, aren't they?
So they're champions for a reason, though. Let's see what fight and discipline and desire they do have. But I think Egypt are thinking we can get another goal.
Absolutely, I think so.
And look at the defending. Look at Martinez here in the middle.
What's he doing?
Talk about not being aware of what's around you. But Egypt, energy, desire, quality. Again, we talk about Salah. I think you have to leave these top players on the pitch because they do. They almost inspire the players around them. Yeah, again, it's just about moments for these lads.
Yeah.
John, back to you.
Nice one, Gal.
Thank you, Gary. It's quite a tale developing here, and there's an air of disbelief around this stadium right now.
There's an air of disbelief up in this commentary position, never mind the stadium. Oh, we're witnessing what a second half. And the boys are right talking about the second goal. I mean, he's been terrific, Hassan, but at the same time, Zico's movement, yes, Martinez is poor, but see from the forwards point of view, John, he waits until Martinez is looking in the opposite direction, and then he makes his move. Oh, what a start to the second half we've had. I mean, this will be the comeback of all comebacks.
Comeback here would be the hallmark of champions. As if they were in the mire at half-time, they're now deep in the ditch. Playback underway with Gonzalez, Lautaro Martinez. The shot on the turn. Change it right back, Medina off, Montiel on. For the 2022 World Cup winners. Trezeguet has been summoned from the Egyptian bench. Place
Big day for him, isn't it?
of Hassan.
Yeah.
It is 100th cap.
Absolutely. I can't lie to you. I wish him all my best and congratulate him, but I'm kind of disappointed we're not going to be seeing much more of the film he's come on for.
Fernandez. Lautaro Martinez. Still away by Zico, then weaves his way forward and urges his teammates to follow suit, to press up the field. Zico. Gonzalez. Touch. It's Lautaro Martinez.
They've changed their shape now, Argentina, haven't they? Parra there has gone back. Right back. Montiel's coming in the left back position. Two centre-backs the same. They've got to push men forward clearly, and that's what they're doing. Alvarez through the middle. With that man there, Martinez. Looks like Messi will get a free roll just in front of the three They've got to find something from somewhere.
History is not encouraging for Argentina. They've lost all 13 previous World Cup games in which they've trailed by 2. McAllister. Romero. Paredes. Messi. Fernandez. Alvarez. Precarious for Egypt, but the flag is up on that particular play.
Substitute Trezeguet, I just think he goes out, and he goes out kind of quickly, and I'm not sure that is offside. There's somebody in that left back position.
Confirmation that Egypt's star turn so far. Hassan is off the field, and the former Villa man Trezeguet is on it. Salah. Lachine.
That's a great switch-up play. It really is.
Zico. Oh, it's a super ball. Trezeguet.
Well, the finish was poor. I don't blame him having the effort because he didn't have a lot of support with him.
Oh, that England-Argentina game may not happen. I mean, Norway will have a say in it from the England point of view, but goodness me, Egypt are having a say in it from theirs. Alvarez. Messi. Fernandez. McAllister. And Messi.
What a touch from Martinez, brilliant.
Lisandro Martinez. Trezeguet's leaped beyond the back post and a corner.
He's got to be worried, that man. Has to be.
Pursed lips, Walter Samuel, the old Argentina defender behind him on the bench. Some of their fans looking to the heavens already. Messi.
You've got to see it, that's a poor ball.
Egypt, 2 shots on target and 2 goals. Alvarez. Messi. Big chance and back on the board. Christian Romero. 11 minutes plus stoppage time to play.
Well, did he time his run well enough? We'll find out. It looks as though he did. The goalkeeper gets a big hand to it. They think he's offside. The goalkeeper gets a massive hand to it. Again, let's have a look. Nah, he's onside, all right. He's definitely onside. The fact it's sloppy defending from the goal scorer. Yasser Ibrahim. He doesn't need to let him go, John. He should just stand with him. Very sloppy. Commendable effort from the goalkeeper, but boy, are they back in it now.
Romero, who played a big part in Argentina, finally scraping and scratching their way past Cape Verde. Now summoning a lifeline for his team here. Gonzalez. Messi. Trezeguet into the challenge.
You know, I better get ourselves strapped in here.
Were you not already?
Oh. Isn't it amazing though, you just switch off for a split second. I mean, the goal scorer, a great goal, but he just needs to do his job. And he's lazy, and all of a sudden, they'll be hanging on.
You'll have seen that Omar Marmoush is on now. For Egypt, he's replaced Zico. Fernandes. McAllister. Messi. McAllister's attempted cross. Cannons behind for a corner. Lionel Messi with it. Again, trying to weave magic. And magic he does produce. And very nearly the creative spark for an equaliser.
Oh, his first touch is magnificent. We're only seeing the end of it. He's so unlucky. He actually puts it onto Martinez's head. And he can't believe it. Messing about Egypt, just going to a 5 and a 4 and a 1, haven't they?
Paredes. Alvarez. Fernandes. Messi. And the second cross deflected. And there's the equaliser. Messi, when most his country needed him. A lash of that magical left boot. 2 goals in 4 minutes for the world champions. And now they will believe again.
Wow, I mean, the noise inside this place is incredible, and what a finish it is. Again, just like the first Argentinian goal, I think the goalkeeper gets a massive hand to it. He just comes, it hits in the half volley, beautiful. So not an easy one to take. Leaning back, he keeps over it beautifully. Strikes through it, gets underneath it but keeps it down through the goalkeeper's hands, off the bar and in. He sees it late. You could be critical, I'm not going to be. I think it's a brilliant finish. On the half volley, not an easy one to take, John. What a goal.
Maybe not the last dance. Maybe just another tango. Lionel Messi has now scored in 9 consecutive World Cup appearances. That's a moment that's not about stats. It's about what it means for the defending world champions. And also what effect it's had on Egypt.
Yeah.
Four minutes and 18 seconds between the goals.
What a game we're watching. What a game.
Gonzalez certainly made a difference since he came on.
He has on that left-hand side. Done really well. Obviously far more forward thinking than Tagliafico. There's the ball in, they're showing you the offside. Look, it's lazy, just go and mark him. Romero does well, takes his chance.
So in the space of 4 days, we've had Argentina, Cape Verde, England, Mexico, and now this.
It's taken off, the whole place is taken off, hasn't it? Exactly what we'd hoped for, John.
Haney. How about that for a change of mood?
Wow. I mean, it's just the noise.
And it's the sheer raw human emotion of it all as well. It's etched on faces both at pitch level and up in the giant stands here. Leandro Paredes. Fernandez.
Yeah, and he's right. He should have been on the move, Montiel. It's not a bad ball at all, that from Fernandez. Played in front of his teammate. He should have been onto it.
Assistant referee having to come on to intervene. His tempers fray just a little at the edges.
That's a free kick call, right, isn't it?
Messi. Stretching was McAllister.
Keeper did well. Need to wait and see if MD's going to get a touch. Didn't easy to go there.
McAllister. Alvarez.
See who won that header there? It's amazing, you know. Just having to check. Looks as though they're playing Romero through the middle.
Alvarez. Messi. Now what about Egypt going the other way? They've got numbers here. 4 against 3 in their favour.
What a challenge. Oh, what a challenge that is. He had to and he did.
First one way, then the other with Messi.
What a challenge, Paredes. Incredible.
Atia. Heaney. Mohamed Heaney. Still Teals from Egypt.
Yeah.
There's a
McAllister
challenge there that he's looking at.
There was.
Atia. Salah. Alvarez. Lautaro Martinez.
That's just wide open. Absolutely wide open.
Depth on the cross. Enzo Fernandez. The world champions still alive. And showing their pedigree with one of the all-time World Cup recoveries.
John, the run from Nico Gonzalez makes the goal. It is an incredibly unselfish run, and it poses the defender a problem, and that's why the ball in to the attacker receiving it gets his half yard, because the defender steps forward to watch the run from Gonzalez. What a goal, what a header, what a game. Salah's unhappy with something.
Well, at the other end of the field, Egypt felt that there was an incident worthy of investigation for a potential penalty.
I saw it was on Fatty. Here it is, McAllister. Gives him a little tug round the chest, doesn't he, in the arm, there's no doubt about it. Well, he's the one to penalty for catching his right foot, isn't he? And when you watch Gonzalez here, Martinez breaking in the right, watch Gonzalez come into the picture, 2 seconds. Watch this, there he goes. And it's just enough for the defender to take the eye off him. What a beautiful header.
As we watch these replays, it is kicking off on the benches. A red card has been issued to one of the bench staff who is being dragged away, quite furious. One of the Egyptian staff, I think. And the Egyptian substitutes have had to drag him clear. The match director choosing not to major on that at the moment as we savour the quality.
Oh, the header. I mean, it's amazing. The run from Gonzalez is just enough for Yasser Ibrahim to take his eye off Fernandez.
There's the red card for the member of the Egyptian coaching staff. Shabir got a yellow for his protests, which are ongoing from Egypt. They are indignant and feel that they deserve something in the other penalty area before Argentina broke upfield and scored what may prove to be the deciding goal. Romero and Alvarez off. two defenders, Medina a left back and Otamendi, the veteran central defender, on. Lachine goes off for Egypt as they make another alteration from their bench, sending on Zizou. It's all about attacking play, and that's what Egypt need now. Barely a quarter of an hour ago they were 2-0 up.
Definitely a slight tug from McAllister, John. Well, there's enough for the referee or VAR to intervene. That's up for debate. What's not up for debate is the quality that we've seen from Argentina in terms of a comeback.
It's out for a goal kick. I don't know where to place them, these classic games that we've had.
Oh, mate.
3 days out of 4 at the World Cup. I don't know which is the best of them.
I don't know if I can put it in a 1, 2, 3 myself, to tell you the truth.
But this is for high stakes, and this involves the world champions. Andy Fati collecting a yellow card, which are being dished out quite liberally now.
Well, it doesn't look as though it's going to go to extra time, John, but you and I were talking about it. Just to give people an indication of the mental strength of Argentina. They've been taken to extra time, I think 12 times, and they've won 10 of them. 7 of them have gone to penalty shootouts and they've won 6. That's mental strength for you.
Time counting down in seconds now. Lautaro Martinez. Very happy to find some contact. Yellow card for a deeply frustrated Atia, and a free kick for Argentina.
It's clever forward play again, isn't it? That could be the end. Completely taking the sting out of the game. This might just go in the left corner.
More problems on the bench before we get a restart to play. It's all the Egyptian bench. Yellow card for the manager this time. And even an official as experienced as Francois Letexier is struggling to keep a lid on this. Hossam Hassan, with him there, his twin brother on the left there, Ibrahim, who's the team manager.
They're clearly unhappy about the incident in the box, aren't they? Prior to the goal. Clearly.
A cacophony of Argentine whistles. Egypt so close to one of the great upsets in World Cup history. But what a response. Formation of the yellow for the Egypt manager. Here's Nicolas Gonzalez.
He's been excellent since he's come on, Gonzalez.
Enzo Fernandez scrapping for it, as Argentina have had to scrap for everything. maybe the last hurrah for Egypt. Dealt with by Argentina. Enzo Fernandez onto Lautaro Martinez. Argentine fans on their feet, imploring the referee to blow the full-time whistle. And in a sense, you can understand the heightened tensions now.
It's frustration, that's what it is. It's deep, deep frustration from the Egyptians.
And still we play on. And that is why Argentina are world champions, and why Lionel Messi may go down in history as the greatest ever to play this sport. The magical maestro, integral to the comeback, topped off by the 3,000th goal in World Cup history, headed in bullet-like by Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez. The established order of world football so nearly turned on its head today. It may be the end of the World Cup road for the great Mohamed Salah. But what is absolutely for certain, as we reflect and try to believe what we've just seen and enjoyed here in Atlanta, is that this game, Ali McCoy, deserves a chapter of its own in the World Cup book of stellar football matches.
Without doubt. I mean, I can't believe what I've seen. What a witness, what a game of football. You need to have a heart of stone not to feel for those lads. They've gave everything, 2-0 up with just slightly more than 10 minutes to go on the clock. And then the world champions absolutely showed why they are world champions. An incredible comeback. Messi and co still around. What a game.
Egypt so nearly doing it. Argentina responding as only champions can. Full time in a more or less disbelieving Atlanta. Argentina 3, Egypt 2.
Well, we have been treated to some absolute classics in this World Cup. Argentina involved in 2 of them today. Cape Verde, England, Mexico, Senegal, Belgium. Absolutely brilliant. Roy, they're the world champions. They're like a many-headed snake. You think you've killed them and another head appears from nowhere.
Fantastic. My voice has gone here. Yeah, I loved it. Again, yesterday we saw sad tears from Ronaldo. Today we're seeing happy tears from Messi. Amazing game. Talk about obviously the quality of their play, but they're street fighters, these lads. They are street fighters. They will not give up. And even if 2-0, you just felt if they got one back, obviously momentum, everything changed, substitutions, and the quality of their goals were amazing. I think the Egyptian keeper should have maybe done better. But wow, absolutely amazing. That's why, again, a bit like when Brazil came back to the day, this is why we loved the game. Absolutely amazing. Messi produced, again, he had a big setback with the penalty miss, produced brilliant for the goal. It was a great finish. Obviously, everyone's gone around Messi as usual. Wow, my voice is gone.
Those tears are tears of relief of what could have been. I mean, for him to be in a position, he's won everything in the game, he's arguably the greatest player of all time, and he's getting that emotional after a game against Egypt, which they were sound favourites for. Look, they've got an indestructible spirit, that Argentina team. I'm not sure it's the best Argentina team. The worry is that they're getting older, and they're getting older together, and they're getting a bit over the hill, but they are so wedded to that badge, to their country, to playing for that shirt, that it's very difficult to compete with that energy.
They were facing humiliation, Gary. Let's not pretend otherwise. For the world champions to lose to Egypt would have been... This is not patronising to Egypt, from their point of view.
That's why he's crying like that, because he knows how close they came, and that was too close for comfort for him.
It was 2-0 to Egypt, Ian, in the 79th minute. That's how close it was.
Yeah, I know I said me and Roy had me, because I did say this is over. But again, we're talking about an Argentinian side that are world champions. Like the manager did say, we're not coming here to win it, we're coming here to retain it. And you can see that. even we talk about Cape Verde and what they've done to come back and beat them. Whatever the opposition is, we've seen against Egypt. Egypt should have finished them off, but you can't finish this team off. Whether it's Messi or it's not just Messi. Messi does what he does, but like the rest of the team, they won't be beaten. You look at Romero. You know, someone like Romero, his goal, great goal. The actual goal, the third goal from Fernandes was a magnificent header.
We always think about the weight of pressure that we have maybe on England players, and then you imagine the weight of pressure on Messi in Argentina with all those kids that are growing up and watching him. I mean, it's unthinkable to think what would have happened there today, obviously, if they lose, and he would have carried that with him. So, what a game.
What a game indeed. Lots more analysis to come. Messi and Argentina, the world champions, are still standing. Back in a couple of moments' time.
She's found Nan's old recipe, asking Gemini for a visual. Oh, she's got to bake that now.
Off the hill. Yeah, he's got the one now. Oh, it's not deep.